Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. For those who know me, welcome. For those who don't, welcome as well. Thank you for so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and let's get into it. Oh, your girl is not feeling too great today, but I'm still here because I have some work to do. I gotta get out this video, and plus I have somewhere to be, and that's what bad bitches do. Just keep it moving regardless. But I'm not saying you should do it when you're extremely sick. Anyways, again, thank you for tuning in. Today's look is basically my go-to glam look when I'm going somewhere, whether it's going out with the girls or just going out for cocktails or just an event, you name it. This is what I go to, even if it's just going to the store. I mean, you never know, some people glam up to go to the store, so I'm not judging. That's completely fine. I would do it too. This is basically what I go to. It's effortless. It's one of those looks I don't have to think about it too much. It goes with all my outfits and it's bomb. So if you want to see how I get this look done, stay tuned, and without further ado, let's get into it. So I've already done my eyebrows off of the camera. I think I should do like a brow routine on one of my videos. So I'm using this Alamar Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I'm using the shade Cocoa Taxi on my crease. This eyeshadow names are very creative. Everyone has a very interesting name for the eyeshadow palette. Anywho, so I'm building up that color on my crease until I'm comfortable with it, and I'm blending it really well so it looks good, because you know I always say this, when you blend, your eyeshadow looks better than when you don't. Now I'm using the shade Flip Out from an eyeshadow palette by Pretty Vulgar. I've always wondered where Pretty Vulgar is from. I should do my research on that, but their products are dope. I like their translucent powder a lot. I use it in a lot of my I'll use it in a lot of my videos rather. So I'm using that Flip Out to put it on my outer crease area, just so I could smoke it out just a little bit. This is the Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte. It's a limited edition palette, and I haven't really played with the colors a lot. I think I should use it more often and just try to find looks that I could create with this cooler colors. You can see the colors are cooler, so I just haven't used it a lot, but I loved it with this look. I only use that one color, but I'm gonna use the other colors more often and just play around with the kit. But I love the one that I'm about to use. It's so good. It's really creamy and it applies on really easy. This liquid eyeshadow is a game changer. I've never used liquid eyeshadow before this one, and I love it. I top it on top of my already existing shadow on my lid, and it just gives it that pop. Oh my god, I don't think it's doing the camera is not doing me any justice, because you can barely see how beautiful it looks. I just love pairing liquid eyeshadow and actual eyeshadow together. It looks great. And this is from Eyeshadow. I don't know if I'm saying it correct me if I'm wrong, but I love it. don't know if I've said this, but I'm using a lot of products I'm not really used to using. I'm using this liquid liner pen. I never really liked liquid liner pens. I felt like they don't come out as dark as I like them to be, but Hank and Henry has killed it with this one. I love it. It's awesome. I know I'm loving everything. However, I still pair it with the Pretty Vulgar gel liner just to give it a little bit of a darker look. I like it on its own. Usually when I'm going for like a simple look, I use it on its own. The Hank and Henry liner, I use it on its own. But when I want that pop of a cat eye, I pair the two together. I'm using the shade Tropico on my lower lash line. However, I don't think I liked how it looked too much with this specific eye look. And I went in with my previous brown eyeshadow, the one from Pretty Vulgar. So I dabbed that onto my lower lash line out of the camera so I could have a little bit of a smoky look. So I'm using this Too Faced foundation. It's not my shade because I just never seem to get the right shade of foundation. I try so hard. I'm at the store, it looks like it's my shade, and when I come back home, I'm very disappointed. And the Maybelline same case I bought it thinking was my shade, but turns out it was lighter. I just need someone to help me out to get my shade of foundation easily. I barely get them. Not that I don't know my shade, it's just hard for me to get my specific shade. But when I mix them together, I think it does a pretty good job as far as I'm concerned. So that's my foundation for this look, and I'm going to blend that all over my face to get a smooth like finish. I know you're already used to seeing me use the LA Girl Pro Conceal on my under eye. It's my highlighting color for today and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. All my videos, basically. That's what I'm using to highlight. And I can't remember the shade. I'll link it down below. And yeah. This is a pure collaboration with BoxyCharm to create a face palette. It was a limited edition for that specific BoxyCharm box. I cannot remember the month, but this is their face palette. It includes 2 sculpting colors and 2 highlighters. Oof, Pretty Vulgar is making an appearance on this video today. I think they should sponsor me. Pretty Vulgar, where you at? I'm using their translucent powder that I rave about all the time. I think you're used to it now. This is my baking powder for today, so I'm using that all over where I concealed earlier, which is my under eye. And yeah, I'm just using it to bake and wait for it to sit on my face a little bit, just like until I'm done with my makeup. Then I'll use my brush to rub it all off. And I dip my brush on my powder, on my face powder, while I'm rubbing it off, so it doesn't have that flashback. I'm using the same powder to add definition to the contour that I did earlier with the Pure Cosmetics face palette that was specifically made for one of the editions of BoxyCharm. And I'm just basically using that on my cheekbones so I can make it look sharp, because I like it looking sharp like a knife. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. Like I could cut you with that contour. Then I'm using this Laura Geller blush. It's a blush stroke highlight, but I wouldn't really use it as a highlight on its own unless I'm going for a very simple look, because it's not that bright, but it's good as a blush and it's good as a base for highlighting. So I'm using this as a blush today, and then I'll add on to my highlight. Well, I'll use that first and then I'll add my highlight for the day, which is the Tartist Pro Glow palette. It's a face palette. It's contour and highlight in one, and I use the highlighting color. As usual, I'm using a brown lip liner to line my lips before I top it off with a Desi lipstick, liquid lipstick. I'm not sure if it's a liquid lipstick or a lip gloss. It kind of applies like a lip gloss, like it has the gloss feel, not the matte feel of a liquid lipstick, so I'm gonna go with the gloss. And then I will top off with another gloss, because this one is more of a colored gloss, so it doesn't have that shiny look, and I want it to have that shiny look. But I love this lipstick. I'm in love with like blush colors and nudes these days. I feel like they look good with every single eye look that I have to pair it with. Well, my friends, thank you so much for watching. As usual, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, and last but not least, please subscribe, and catch you on the next one.